Alright, let's check it out. That's dialogue I don't know about, so.
Stop! You will go no further!
Father!
The righteous do not fear death. You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more. You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here? I am Father Colgrim, leader and guide to the disciples of Andraste. Kill us, and you will face Andraste. She will smell our blood, and the blood of her children on you, and her wrath will be great. She is so much more. She is even more glorious than all the old gods combined.
Right.
The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine.
A dragon.
Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now.
A dragon.
What hope do you
A dragon.
Would an apology or clean the blood from these walls? What could you do to... But perhaps there is a way to make up for your recent transgressions. It may be because I believe in second chances.
His armor's shiny as shit.
All of us stumble through the darkness before being found and shown the
Technically,
light.
I am the darkness.
Perhaps through Andraste's mercy, her greatest enemy will become her greatest champion. Atop this mountain lie the remains of the mortal Andraste.
Okay.
The urn is watched by an immortal guardian. He is trapped in the past and refuses to accept the risen Andraste. Now the ashes prevent holy Andraste from fully realizing her new form. They are a remnant of her past incarnation, and she cannot move on as long as they exist. I speak not of destruction.
So what, you want me to toss him out a window?
Needs to reclaim the ashes, to make them her own again. All it would take is a drop of her blood. Blood carries power, strength, knowledge. Through it, all the power that is held in the ashes will be returned to Our Lady. The Guardian has foiled all our attempts to reach the urn. He keeps what power remains from the true Andraste. He knows the disciples, and we cannot touch him, for he draws his strength from the ashes themselves. But you could deliver Our Lady what is rightfully hers.
I can just imagine the Grand Cleric if she were here. Her head would explode, I kid
I'd like
you
to see that.
What is this talk of blood and power? And he thinks Andraste is reborn. It is preposterous. I do not like this.
The rewards for performing such a service would be great indeed. No, he waits for pilgrims to come venerate the urn. He will assume that you are one of these. The task is simple. I give you a vial of the holy Andraste's blood, and you empty the vial into the ashes. Whatever magic was held in the ashes will be undone, and our great lady will be freed from the shackles of her past life.
I don't know if I like the idea of us helping this Colgrim.
Once that is done, you will have earned your place as our honored brother. You only need a small pinch for that. The rest of the power contained in the ashes must be returned to Andraste. Take this, the blood of the dragon. You know what you must do.
If we succeed, Colgrim and his fellows will be indebted to you. That puts you in a very advantageous position.
Ooh, bad idea. Remember the last time you had to drink? Only worse. I'm just going to assume you have something amazing and tricky up your sleeve.
Now, I shall beseech the holy Andraste to let you pass safely into the inner sanctum.
Wow, nobody approved or disapproved. What? Wow, I was not expecting that. I expected a lot of disapproval. I expected 2 of them to disapprove and Morgan to be like, okay. Okay. Alistair has a point, though. Remember the last time you had to drink blood? I lived. Rah! Did you just want to give us the tit shot there, game? I'm taking a nap. Fuck off, will ya? Alright. As long as I have that other save where I did not do that, we're good. Yeah, I don't think a dragon would be soothed by music. I think it would just sooner eat you. How'd you get ahead of me? Quick, pull its tail.
Great Andraste, I pray you, stay your wrath. I bring before you your champion, who will fall upon your enemies as a cleansing
Eat him!
flame, paving the way for your glory.
Eat him!
O beloved Andraste, O holy Andraste, we praise your name. I have spoken to the beloved Andraste. She will let you pass. We await your triumphant return.
Okay.
Go, show yourself to be Andraste's true champion.
Maybe you should have done it to begin with, because you have a scruffy voice. Alright, well, let's, fuck with shit. So, if I remember correctly, killing him and all that crap, it just goes through with this normally. I'm just curious to see what happens, because I have never done it the bad way. What's in the rubble? Fire arrow. What's in the vase? Andraste's arrows. Alright, let's get rid of some crap. Pouch of ashes. What did that say at the bottom? Vial of dragon's blood. Okay, I was so confused there for a minute. Let's get rid of these and this. It's stuff I don't use. And this and this. That and that. And that. And that. Crap.
I bid you welcome, Pilgrim.
Pilgrim.
Yes, I am the guardian of the ashes.
The Guardian.
I have waited years for this. You are the first to arrive in a very long
That's because
time.
everybody's being killed.
It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain
till my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea.
Hasn't I done that yet?
Ah, is it not? Then perhaps this is the beginning of the end. No, our Andraste has gone to the Maker's side. She will not return. The dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent Maker and his silent Andraste. A true believer would not require audacious displays of power. It began with an ancestor of the one known as Colgrim. He saw himself as a new prophet, preaching the rebirth. Some disagreed with him. I heard their cries of pain and loss, which were quickly
As they murdered
silenced.
them.
You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy. Still, you must prove yourself
Because you can't
worthy.
you can't pick up the urn
It
unless
is
you're not
not
worthy.
my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that.
You want to play a video game?
If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not... Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the
got a
path
hammer.
that led you here was not easy. There is suffering in your past, your suffering, and the suffering of others. You abandoned your father and mother, leaving them in the hands of Rendon Howe, knowing he would show no mercy. Do you think you failed your parents? Then you do not dwell on past mistakes. Neither yours, nor someone
Oh,
else's.
whoa, ha, ha, ha.
It's easy for others to judge what you've done in hindsight, but it doesn't make it any better.
One wonders what this Guardian's purpose is. Be wary of his traps.
What's past is past. Why bring it up and open old wounds?
And what of those that follow
What about him?
you? Alistair, Knight, and Warden. You wonder if things would have been different if you were with Duncan on the battlefield. You could have shielded him from the killing blow. You wonder, don't you, if you should have died and not him.
Yes. If Duncan had been saved and not me, everything would be better. If I just had the chance, maybe I...
And you, why do you say the Maker speaks to you when all know that the Maker has left? He spoke only to Andraste. Do you believe yourself her equal?
I never said that.
In Orlais, you were someone. In Lothering, you feared you would lose yourself, become a drab sister, and disappear.
Let's bring everybody through here.
When your brothers and sisters of the cloister criticized you for what you professed, you were hurt, but you also reveled in it. It made you special. You enjoyed the attention, even if it was negative.
You're saying that I made it up for the attention? I did not. I know what I believe.
And you, Morrigan, Flemeth's daughter, what?
Begone, spirit. I will not play your games.
I will respect your wishes. The way is open. Good
Would have
luck,
been better if she wouldn't have.
and
If she
may
would have
you
played the
find
games.
What you seek.
I seek answers. Ah, ha 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 ha. Alright, so this part is going to get a little tedious and annoying, if I remember correctly. Alright, so I need to save this Caverns one. And make a new save on the Gauntlet. I'm going to finish this through here. Until I might end up at a couple hours. But it's all good. It gives me 4 episodes. Let's go with Elise.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
A coconut!
Yes, I was Andraste's
I should have said a
dear friend
coconut.
in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy.
Okay.
They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
Alright, so who's next? Brana.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
I don't know. Indigestion.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of what do I speak? A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death.
Your mother?
I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
Hey, I'm 2 for 2. Thane Sharton.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I say?
Home?
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
Woo! Smoking out like a demon.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I speak?
Or, vengeance?
Yes, my husband Hessarian would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I
am Batman!
Blood can only be repaid in blood.
Alright, I don't know if I can get all 8 correct on the first try. So I'm gonna save. Not that it's gonna matter, because I'm gonna end up going through it again anyway. Which I'll probably just cut out that time, so whatever. I swear, saving takes the most.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do
Mountains?
I speak? Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
You could have made it where lunatics wouldn't come.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
These nuts.
Yes,
Haha.
jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
Kratos.
No man has seen it,
but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword, comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies.
The plague.
Of what do I speak? Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Teventer Imperium.
Okay.
The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth.
Filth.
I am Cather, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done, and knew the Makers smiled on us.
Fucking religious nut. All of them. All of them are.
She wields the broken sword, and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak?
Mercy? Ha ha!
I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering, and Mercy bade me end her life. I am the penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
Hey, look at that. 8 out of 8. Booyah! But we're not done just yet, so. Man, hour and 15 minutes. Or almost an hour and 16 minutes. Still going strong. I am still good. I'm feeling great.
My dearest child.
Hey, my dad.
You know that I am gone, and all your prayers and wishes.
I haven't prayed or wished.
Pup,
I'm not a dog!
I know you miss me, but my death and my life no longer have a hold on you. This is how it should be. Set your eyes on the horizon. Do not look back, and do not falter. You have such a long road ahead of you, and you must be prepared. And so I leave this in your hands. I know you will do great things with it.
A box of condoms. Ha 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 ha. No idea what he gave me. I mean, did you, like, fix the family sword? It wasn't the armor or diligence. Like, seriously, what did you give me? Was it this? Ring of Faith? Seriously, what did he give me? I'm gonna have to look that up because I've got no idea. Huh. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look that up.
Now let's see, which one first? Yes, all right.
Budman the Ghost.
All right, going. Yes.
Yeah, thank God I didn't have to be the one to kill her.
And I'm off. Going. All right.
Ew. Just like a squishy sound, just like, ugh.
Hey, you see those thingies over on the side of that huge chasm?
That part of the bridge looks like it's there, but I don't think it is. Try something else.
Ready.
These are like stepping stones, aren't they? Yes?
Okay, if I remember right, you're supposed to just... Yeah, I can't walk across this yet. So it's like I have to find the ones that allow you to. I wonder if I can make her fall. Okay, that's a no.
I am listening.
All is well?
Where to?
Maker's breath. Andraste only favored the clever.
No, that seems accurate. I think I'm good enough just to tell them all to come on now. Did they both run across the sides, like activating them as I came along? Yeah, that's kind of funny. Altar is a little more than dusty stone slab. Mega inscription. Get naked! We're all naked. And me and Alistair are in man thongs. That's nice.
You have been through the trials of the gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
And put your dick in it. Oh yeah. And somebody leveled up. I'll skip all this when I come back.
I never dreamed I would ever lay my eyes on the urn of sacred ashes. I have no words to express.
I didn't think anyone could succeed in finding Andraste's final resting place. But here she is.
I stand in awe. Really?
Bitch. Take a pinch.
No!
The ashes.
I wanted to see what happened.
I knew I'd regret letting you go through with this.
You fiend! Justa, how dare you? I will not let you simply walk away from what you've done.
This most grievous of sins cannot go unpunished. Andraste must be avenged.
It's okay, I'll reset time in a minute.
Huh. One never expects creatures like those, really. Huh.
Just curious. Wow. So, wow. Liliana turns on you. Wow. I would have never have guessed that. I've never chosen that option because I think it's stupid. But wow. All right. That was interesting.